which I think is a vital portion of the city, this portion of our community?
It's kind of a twofold answer. I'll answer your first part first, and then I'll add something to that. In all of the discussions that I've had, and I've been on my job now for about 10 months, in all of the discussions that I've had with North Huntsville has been an issue. The conversation has always been very positive. People have expressed concern about things that happen. People have expressed concerns about the lack of economic development in some areas. People have expressed concern about some of the challenges that we've had in the academic system. So there have been open and I think honest discussions about the issues as they exist. But I would add to that, there's only so much that municipal government can do for communities. Obviously, there are some big ticket things that we can do in partnership with other entities in the community. But the responsibility of raising children is not the responsibility of municipal government. That's the responsibility of the home. And that partnership between the home, educational environment, the community, the church, is one that I don't personally see enough of in most parts of the city. It doesn't matter where it is. I see it being done in some places more effectively than others, but I think we need more of that. One of my responsibilities is to work with neighborhood associations. We have approximately 30 neighborhood associations in the city of Huntsville. What a neighborhood association is a group of people in an older community that doesn't have a contemporary homeowners association. In contemporary homeowners associations, the people that live in those units pay a certain fee every year, and it gives them access to the clubhouse and the pool and all those other amenities that people get for living in those areas. But every community doesn't have that. But what every community does is has people who care about the quality of life in their community. They want people to take care of their grass. They don't want dilapidated, falling down houses in their community. They don't want absentee landlords who let anyone live in their homes and let the quality of life go down in their communities. So one of my challenges has been to inspire people on the north end of town to form more of these neighborhood associations. We have 2 right now that are not very active, but there are 30 in the city. So just do the math. 2 of the 28 are the north end of town. There needs to be more participation from communities on the north end of town to work in partnership with government to make them aware of what the challenges and issues are and how we can come alongside to help them. I think that there's more than ample opportunity and more than a willingness on the part of city government to do those things. And I know with my role, I've been energized and I've been empowered and I've been commissioned to do the things that need to happen. Many things I know because I'm not currently, but I was a resident of North Huntsville now for about 12 years. I still own a home in Northwest Huntsville. So I have a vested interest in that community. And because a lot of my friends, I have relatives that live in Northwest Huntsville, I'm very concerned about the conditions that occur there. And it's important for all of us to recognize that, again, we have a responsibility to not simply be reactive to things, but be proactive. I need to see more people on the north end of town show up at city council meetings. I go to city council meeting every second and fourth Thursday, and I consciously and intentionally look around the room to see how many African Americans are in the room, because they are most likely people who may come from Northwest Huntsville. I'm not saying they absolutely do, but they most likely. And here's what I typically see. I see 50 to 60 people on average nights, and I see 2 to 4 African Americans. Many times they're there because one of them are being recognized as part of the council proceedings. And then once the recognition is over and the business of doing city government begins, they leave.